BoxingVoice.com, live with the champion, coming off his big win, Peter, Kid Chocolate Quillin. Pete, man, what's going on, man? You just went in there, put on a great performance versus a guy you didn't know much of, so you took it a little easy. What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to not just only learn a guy right there in the middle of the ring, but like show some class, show a little bit of boxing skills and work behind the jab and show different looks to me, man. They only see one thing. They always see knockouts from me. But like I said, I had a tough guy in front of me. He's never been stopped. And, you know, I'm very fortunate that I was able to grace the ring with a guy like that.
Now, Pete, man, for a very long time, you were the hunter, calling out all the prey. Now you've become the hunted. Got guys like Danny Jacobs calling you out. Curtis Stevens calling you out. You feel like these guys are on your level, or should you be, I don't know, looking out for Cotto Martinez winner, Gennady Golovkin, something bigger?
Well, of course I'm gonna look out for the bigger and better fights. You know, those guys are trying to be the champ. I'm the champ right now, so for me to build on my legacy is to unify the belt. So why should I have to look at the challenger that's chasing me when I should be worried about the guys that's, you know, champions already, that I'm trying to bring the belts together and bring them back as a family. But like I said, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm never going to act like a matchmaker. It's a lot of guys that pull the strings in boxing. I'm not one of those guys. All the thing that I do is hit the gym, get ready, and prepare for the best.
Now, do you expect the critics to be a little tough for this fight out, being as though that your opponent was roughly unknown? Everybody kind of expected you to get him out of there easily?
Well, you know, they always going to be critics, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, you know, opinions is like buttholes. Everybody got one, you know what I'm saying? So I just figure, like, you know, when you're a world champion, you fight people from all over the world. This guy was holding the WBO European version of my title, so who to say that he's not able to go up in there and put on a tough performance? You know, like, I'm just glad that I was able to grace the ring with a guy like that, man, and it wasn't for me to, like, stop him or none of those things that could have happened with a guy that didn't really come to fight, but this guy really was determined to, you know, show his skill and show his time here.
Now, again, you know, problem with your opponents is that everyone else in the middleweight division is fighting middleweights that are either ranked or are known. People are expecting a big fight out of you. After the Ndam win, it was a great win. Everybody was on your back. Then fiasco happened with Rosado. What's next for Peter Quillin? Do you feel that you have to make a statement fight?
Well, let's look at the past. Rosado was in my past. I won that fight. You know, I'm not a judge. I'm not a critic of boxing. I'm just a participant. And, you know, that was a tough challenger. I'm very happy to have that on my resume. So I have Hassan Nadam. I have a lot of good guys on my record right now that I can actually say, you know, it's helped me become a better fighter. Hassan Nadam was a great, great fighter. I'm glad to put a, you know, a fight with him. And people can always remember that fight. A lot of the other guys, they don't even know who they won their belt from. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, should I just be worried about what people say about me, or worried about what I do this for?
You make a great point. But being as though that you were adapted by New York, you got this guy, Curtis Stevens. I mean, he's out there slandering your name. He's calling you out every chance he gets. Every time he's in front of camera, he wants to fight with Peter Quillin. He's saying he sent the contract over. He wants to fight. I mean, what's going on?
Well, of course he's going to slander me, and of course he's going to want an opportunity. I'm probably one of the other biggest paydays he could receive right now. You know, he did the same thing with Golovkin, you know what I'm saying, and come up short. Did the same thing with Jesse Brinkley. Man, I have history with Jesse Brinkley. If y'all saw that fight with Jesse Brinkley, I retired him and put him in retirement. Curtis never revenged his loss. So like I said, must I worry about the guys that always had to shine before me? These guys had to shine before me, right? I surpassed them, and now I'm the champ of the world. Should I have to worry about these guys? No. You know what I'm saying? Like Al Heyman, Golden Boy, you know, Showtime is airing my fights. You know, they're going to make the opportunity for me. I just step up to the challenge when it's time to be made. You know what I'm saying? My job is done right here, you know what I mean? As far as those guys, you know, when it's time to fight and they tell me what kind of money I'm going to make, I'm going to say, okay, where's the contract? I don't know what the money's looking like right now. I don't know.
This guy knows how to answer questions or what, right? Hey, fighting Curtis Stevens would give the world a barometer fight. He's faced Golovkin. You want Golovkin. Golovkin wants you. The world needs to see a common opponent.
I got something for you, right? They want to battle for the king of middleweights in Brooklyn, correct? Right? They want a king of middleweight for Brooklyn, right? So how about Danny Jacobs fight Curtis Stevens and I fight the winner? Because all that's going to happen really is I fight Danny or I fight Curtis, they're going to keep moving on to these different guys. Like I said, let's bring profiles up in these fights. Curtis wants to fight me, Danny wants to fight me, two Brooklyn guys. Once they fight, I fight the winner. Hopefully I get a main event in the Barclays Center. That's definitely going to be worth the money for me.
Well, I can't say anything behind that. That's a perfect plan. Kid Chocolate, congratulations on your win. We hope to see you back in the ring soon.
Thank you so much. God bless y'all.